you're feeling lonely today, come along and throw your cares away.
The go-home show for Extreme Rules. Ruled. Smackdown was really good this week. They did a good job of setting up the pay-per-view on Sunday and also next week's Smackdown, so that's pretty cool. But of course, this is things you might have missed Smackdown. Before we get started, make sure you like the video, and if you are new to the channel, head on over and hit that subscribe button too. It's free! The man, Becky Lynch, kicked off Smackdown this week, but it didn't take long for the EST to come out and confront her. Just look at Bianca's jacket here. How awesome is this? You've got Bayley and Sasha tags on the side. You've got all her accomplishments on the front as well. When she was leaving, you saw the NXT logo on it. Really, really sweet. She obviously did hit the KOD on Becky Lynch. And just look at Becky Lynch's face. Absolute fury from Becky Lynch. Talking of faces, Montez Ford effed up big time tonight as he called the Usos something I can't say on YouTube, but he's called them that, and of course that led Roman Reigns to demand a match with Montez Ford tonight. Paul Heyman went off, spoke to the officials, made the match. Later on though, we saw Roman Reigns again wearing the red glove. Could they actually be moving Roman Reigns to Monday Night Raw? Like, the fact it's gone from gold to red, I don't know, you maybe. But if a picture could say 1,000 words, look at this one. Paul Heyman staring at the title while Roman Reigns looks over his shoulder. Oh boy. Now, Smackdown was good simply for the fact the main event was given plenty of time and the fact it was fresh. It was 100% new, and I love that. This was such a good main event match and a good showcase for Montez Ford as well. They did say Angelo Dawkins was at a wedding, so they explained why he's not there. But this was the moment he literally regretted everything he'd ever done in this world. And Paul Heyman didn't stop when the match was over, making Roman Reigns go to the extreme until the demon emerged. Demon Finn Balor, you can see him right between Roman and the Usos there, appeared on the corner of the ring and jumped onto everyone, clearing house, taking out absolutely every member of the Bloodline. Demon Balor making his presence known. I hope they give Demon Balor the win Sunday. I just don't think they're going to. I really want them to though. Without a doubt, Seth Rollins had promo of the night tonight for sure, talking about everything with Edge, saying it's been 7 days and Edge still hasn't responded to him. He basically said it's because Edge is hurt. Well, Seth Rollins, you may have got your wish, because Edge tweeted, "I'll see you at SmackDown next week. The Rated R Superstar returns." Another thing Dave Meltzer got wrong. He said he'd be out for months. Not true. But it's now time for you all to
Watch me.
Liv Morgan was in action tonight on SmackDown. Of course, she took on Zelina Vega ahead of her match with Carmella at Extreme Rules. This was more a spotlight for Zelina, if anything. And of course, that Dragon Sleeper looked brutal. Zelina did get the win, which shocked me. I don't know why you would do that. I suppose it is to make Liv Morgan the ultimate babyface, having Carmella get involved in the match and things like that. Not what I wanted to see tonight, but hopefully Liv wins Sunday. Toni Storm was seen backstage again this week, this time with Shinsuke Nakamura and Rick Boogs, who gave us the longest Pat McAfee dance in the history of SmackDown. And oh my god, look at him go. He's loving life right now. Apollo Crews was completely unsuccessful. Shinsuke Nakamura retained the IC belt, but Apollo pulled off one hell of a move.
Now Apollo with a... Oh! Turned it into a Samoan drop.
Definitely need to see him do more of that. That was freaking awesome. And by the way, I've never seen this before, because obviously they do this before the show actually starts on TV. But this is Pat McAfee's Titantron. Look how awesome that looks in an arena. That is amazing. This week saw the debut of Happy Talk with Happy Corbin. We got little promo vignettes for it and everything. And of course, we got Corbin whistling.
This guy stinks at whistling, too.
Pat McAfee definitely didn't want to dance along with that. That was so bad. But this segment was really good. It was a great heel sort of moment for Corbin for sure. And then Kevin Owens came down with the interruption and a mystery man attacked Kevin Owens. It was indeed Riddick Moss. We haven't seen Riddick Moss on TV for a long time. Former 24/7 champion, now by the side of Happy Corbin. Good. Happy Corbin's got money. He can pay people to do this. This makes genuine sense. I like it a lot. I think this is going to elevate Happy Corbin even more, and that's a good thing. Before SmackDown, WWE uploaded this video to YouTube of Shotz and Teagan, inspired by Rocky, and after the Rhea Ripley and Nikki ASH victory tonight over Natalya and Tamina, we did get Shotz and Teagan knocks. Literally nothing like Rocky though, as they came out in the tank, and well... I really don't remember that in a Rocky movie, but I did love the fact that Pat McAfee was sat there going, where did the missile go? Because that's a really good point. Where did the freaking missile go? Finally, Naomi is in the ring on SmackDown, but it didn't go very well as she demanded an open challenge. No one came to answer except Sonya Deville, who basically cut her microphone as Naomi basically challenged Sonya to a match. Sonya not wanting that made her cut them. The backstage people cut her mic, had security escort Naomi out of the ring. They are definitely building this feud, and I'm all here for it. But it's now time for your weekly dose of SmackDown news. On Sunday on Peacock and the WWE Network, Seth Rollins will join Stone Cold on the Broken Skull sessions. Just look at Stone Cold wearing that drip. Oh, Stone Cold, we miss you, dude. WWE Shop has 40% off titles and tees, which I think is a really good deal before Extreme Rules. They've announced that the Extreme Rules Bump Show will contain Jeff Hardy, Carmella, and Charlotte Flair. That's pretty cool. That's pretty loaded. Interesting to see what Jeff Hardy has to say. And if you missed it, yesterday we put up a video of the WWE draft predictions, the draft being next Friday. And if you did miss it, well, you missed out, because on Discord, we crowned the first ever City Wrestling Discord champion. As Luco answered as many questions as he could, he was the champion. He will be the champion for next month. Make sure you stay tuned. Make sure you're on Discord and become the champion. Dominik Mysterio just outright blamed Rey this week for the fact he kept losing to Sami Zayn. Notice the crown on Rey's mask as well. Sami Zayn then came out and basically planted seeds with Dominik once again about Rey, and they are definitely splitting up the Mysterios. And again, I'm all here for it. We got a random encounter this week with the Usos and the Alpha Academy, and I really like this. The fact that two heel teams could go at it, that's a really good move by WWE. The fact everyone's wanting the championships definitely makes sense. And it will be interesting to see what they can do against Chad Gable and Otis. Totally different tag team to which we normally see Usos face. Now on Monday, I did go to a WWE live show in London. It was obviously SmackDown superstars that were on the show, as well as Drew McIntyre, but honestly, I just wanted to share my thoughts. This was so much fun. The very first wrestling show I've been to in 2.5 years. And obviously the biggest pop of the night was without a doubt for Becky Lynch. After that, I would definitely say Shinsuke Nakamura with his entrance with Rick Boogs probably got the second biggest pop of the night. Don't take anything away though, because it's very close with Drew McIntyre's. Drew McIntyre's pop was massive. Of course, he talked about the fact we could get a UK pay-per-view. Yes, please. But it was just so cool to be in an arena with wrestling fans, talking to people before the show. And honestly, I loved it. I honestly loved it. Can't wait for November to go back. This was so much fun. Just like Friday Night SmackDown this week. SmackDown felt fresh. For a go-home show, it was amazing. I'm really hyped for Extreme Rules. I was before, but I think I'm even more hyped now, in all fairness. And I think that's the point of a go-home show. Interesting to see Roman Reigns and what he's going to do on pay-per-view with the Demon. I'm going to look forward to that. Naomi's storyline with Sonya is amazing. Montez Ford getting the spotlight was definitely cool. And I just think overall the show just rocked. Everything hit for me personally. Maybe Liv Morgan's loss wasn't great, but I think it still makes sense. I'm hyped. Let me know your thoughts, and are you hyped for next week with Edge's return in the comment section down below. Like the video, share the video, and if you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you next time. Peace!